Hello, and today I'm here reviewing Sea Lord by Virginia Kantra. First off, I just want to talk about this cover. Doesn't he look lonely and fit? Yeah. Okay, so I give this book a 5 out of 5 stars because it was amazing just like the other two. It was even more amazing. I'm still craving more Children of the Sea books. And luckily for me, I have in my possession Immortal Sea by Virginia Kantra. So that's what I'm going to be reading next. Anyway, so the cover is gorgeous. And the second thing I want to talk about is I love how the characters feel so real, but I would like to see a little bit more diversity in her characters because they're all relatively the same. And that's kind of killing me a little bit on her books. I'm hoping that, in the next one we'll have like a different one. However, I will say that in this one, I think that the female character was not meant to be like super, super beautiful. Like, I think she was meant to be one of those women who's just kind of a plain Jane, is what I think. But it was absolutely amazing. I kind of suspected that the main character was going to turn out to be a Selkie instead of human. I was a little bit shocked by how it came about. I honestly thought that she would be like the half and half type, but in the end, we know what happens. So, I'm not going to spoil it. And, it was just so good. I loved it. It's adventurous. It's a great summer read, especially if you're going to the beach. And it's just, it's a romance novel, so adults only. It was fantastic, though. I really, really like, I don't know if this is called paranormal romance or if it's like, they should just seriously just call anything that's not like human fantasy and just be done with it. I was wondering what they categorized it as. Anyway, it is just amazing. And the first two were Sea Witch and Sea Fever, and then this one. And let me kind of explain how this goes. You know how, like, in Lord of the Rings, like, you have the trilogy of Lord of the Rings, but you also have The Hobbit? That's kind of how these books go, except for they go, like, in order. The first three books are the Hunter family trilogy, Children of the Sea books, and then the next one that I'm reading, I'm hoping that it ties in. And I think it does because the character was brought up in this book, but it's just called Immortal Sea. So that's how this series works. There's 5 books, but the first 3 focus on like one family, and then the other 2 are like spin-offs. So, but anyway, it's very, very amazing, and I absolutely loved it. But I really wanted to know more at the end of this. I'm hoping that I get answers in the next one, because Sanctuary was destroyed. The Selkies have really nowhere to live. There for a minute, like, I thought that they were going to, like, create a new sanctuary on the island, and that the island would kind of become their home and stuff. So that's kind of what I thought would happen, but I don't know yet because I haven't read the next book. But absolutely fabulous book. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've read it, tell me what you think. If you've never heard of it, tell me. And if you have heard of it, tell me. It was a really amazing book. And I didn't find these until after I started picking up a few mermaid romance novels because I really wanted something different besides vampires. Well, as a matter of fact, most of my paranormal romance books, or whatever you want to call them, are vampires. So I really wanted something different. So I started getting into all these mermaid books. And every single one of them that I've bought so far has been really, really good. I don't know if it's just because the people who write these, like, they have to know what they're talking about, or if it's just the fact that I've just gotten lucky so far. Because they've all been 5 or 4-star books in my opinion. So, anyway, this was super great. It really lets you space out. So, anyway, pick it up. It is amazing. And like I said, the next book I will be reviewing in this series is Immortal Sea. And after that, I'm probably going to do Forgotten Sea. And then after that, I'm moving on to the last Carolyn Turgan book I got, which was Rain Village. And then, by then, hopefully we will have something new to discuss. I'm really hoping to get the second book of that Eternal One series. Oh, I just finished this book. Obviously, I'm tired. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you